There, it's midday Thursday, April 15th, baseball update. Beginning games earlier today were okay. Had a loser here with Miami and Atlanta, but Pittsburgh, of course, today they decided to win. They didn't want to win yesterday. But they win 8-3. We had them winning 5-3. This is a higher scoring game with Baltimore and Seattle. I noticed we thought it was going to be 7-5. They ended up losing 4-2, Seattle does. If you changed around the pitching years to 2020 instead of 2021 pitching stats, this does get this to be a victory for Seattle. So Harvey was bad last year also. Marco Gonzalez had a rough start to this year. I think that's an issue. So that's one of those things where playing around with the file may be more helpful. Boston and Minnesota, that's pretty good. We had Minnesota winning 6-3. Minnesota beats Boston 4-3. Cleveland, we had the White Sox winning this game, and they don't put up the runs. Cleveland's pitching holds up, and Cleveland wins a low-scoring game 4-2. Seattle and Baltimore, this game's in the 7th inning. Seattle's slightly winning. Later in the day, is there anything good to pick? I'm not going to be making any baseball bets today, but if I were, I would see, why are these teams so terrible? Look at how awful these pitchers are for Arizona and Washington. This game's starting in an hour. I would say take the over in this game because the ERA is so terrible, but the lineups are not that good. The hitting for Arizona and Washington isn't great. So I kind of am stuck on this is just going to be a bad game. I don't know what's going to happen. Texas and Tampa Bay likes Texas, even though they're a plus 172 with Jordan Lyles against Rich Hill. That's a good line. It's a good line as it slightly favors Texas there. Toronto and Kansas City. Here it really likes Kansas City. There's big picks of the day, right? It always likes the Dodgers. And the Dodgers have been covering a lot lately. So there's that pick, which is, I guess, the biggest pick of the day is the Dodgers over Colorado to cover. Then next would be Kansas City over Toronto because Tanner Roark has got an ERA of 15. Now, what if we change the pitching stats for that game to 2020? That's going to not make it as distorted. In that sense, Toronto wins this game 5-4. So this is a tough game to look at year to year, and you can see that it's not really as great of a pick when you're looking at 2020 stats. Whereas Colorado and the Dodgers, it still loves the Dodgers here, winning 6-2, no matter whether it's 2021 or 2020 stats. So this is one of those things early in the season is we don't have enough pitching stats for the year that it just makes it difficult to project. But if you run multiple simulations, you can see how much better a pick the Dodgers are actually than Kansas City and Toronto. I'm actually more tempted. I don't like leaving it like this where it looks like an 8-2 Kansas City win because Junis probably just hasn't had enough. This 2020 look is actually more reliable in my opinion. So that has it as a much closer game. So if you do anything tonight, it's take the Dodgers -1.5, and good luck. May all your picks be doing the best they can do.